Charlie Lamb ready to go in this one. One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across the first.
That's an out.
He's out. Charlie. Lamb, the next to hit, comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. That misses.
No.
Ball one. And a swing and a miss. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. So a man aboard now with one away.
That ball was real hard. Good job.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence. It's such a
runner on the go. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing.
Tosses to first.
He's out.
One out in second. Start of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, Lamb. Sends it to first.
You're out.
And one gone in the fourth. So two down. Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Up the middle, Lamb. Throws to first, and he has thrown four.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
On the ground to short, Kim. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Up next,
Runner at first with two away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Make it. Walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Foul ball. And that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Smoke that thing. That boy.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So now with one away and a man at second. And the batter now, Matt Wallner, 1 for 2. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 1 now. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that's an out.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 9, Jonathan Clarkson.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Kelly, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Hit in the air, left field. And that's the inning. So 2 down, and now Austin Riley. Here comes the 0-1. Grounds 1 to short. Lamb. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the 3rd. Steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Now quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So now, with 1 away and a man at second, Matt Wallner up now for the Brewers.
Down, ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ball 2.
And another ball. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And ball
Take your
4
base. Ball
to
4.
aboard. That one fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And now
No,
1
off the
and
plate.
2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swings through that one for strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Austin Riley at the plate. The Braves down to their final strike. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an hit.
All loaded up. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Here comes Riley. He's safe. And they clear the bases. It's 3-1. Lamb stepping in. Bottom of the 9th. Winning run to the plate. Has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
In the air to left center. Stowers. Long run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is a big first out. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. 1 out man at first. Kyle Stowers next up for the Braves. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. You're out. What a great killing. Here's the Brewers DH. So the tying run at second. Base hit around third. Fires it to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Lamb digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boo. Time to come through in the clutch.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to. So up next, Matt Wallmer. Romero is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb added 1 more to that hitting streak. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Here is Austin Riley. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, Lamb. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And there's a foul ball. Bush on at first, nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two on, 2 outs. That's out to center field. Harris under it. And that is that. Lamb in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now one missed. And a foul ball. Man at second. To the right side. And that chance handled. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here comes the manager out of
For the play, number 58, Eric Lauer.
Ball.
Step off, throw to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Ball. No.
Just missed. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. Lamb locks in. No need to press, but they can really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Foul ball there.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Just misses with that one. In the air to left center. Harris on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next,
So 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Comes a 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. To first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
close, but called a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. 2 down. So 2 down. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. The Brewers down to their final strike. Hard liner. Harris after it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves have won 4 in a row. Lamb kept the hitting streak going in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And a foul ball. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. 0-1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jackson. Del Rio.
Two outs, runner at first. Bryson Stott digs in now. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those saying. They get the force, inning over. Go ahead run on base. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Towards first. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And it remains 2-2. One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low, and that's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's outside, And the count now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that. Tap foul at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here's Austin Riley. 0-1. This one chopped up the middle. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here.
No. No.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Inside, almost got him.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here comes the skipper. Eric Lauer takes over on the mound.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
That's outside, and it's 1-0. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one outside. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Two on, 1 out. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throw into third. Tag. Save. He's into third of the wild pitch.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Now they missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Outside with a breaking ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Looks like extra bases. One runs in.
Keep going.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Check swing. Went around. And that's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
So the tying run at second.
Ball
That's
one.
off the inside corner. And the count 1-2. That missed by a lot. 2-2. On the ground to the left. Could be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Out on the tag.
Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Lamb stepping in now. Down one. Tying run in scoring position. And a hitter who's not shy about the spotlight.
Yeah, he's been clutching these spots before. His dugout wouldn't mind seeing a big swing of the bat here, Boo.
Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. He'll score and then tie it. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with one gone. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Called strike right there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Number 45, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And now 2 balls and a strike. Inside, just missed.
They don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And ball 4 to Ward. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So next, it's the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Dante Lowry.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
The winning run on second base.
No, that's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Outside.
That misses off the outside edge. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Runners on the move. That's it for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. Ball to strike. Chopped on the ground. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb was a real bright spot despite the loss. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Charlie Lamb has been on fire lately. Riding up. Steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got it. That's out number 2. Lamb wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. One down. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time. Mizorowski making his 10th start of the year. And he was a second-round pick in 2022. Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. One away.
Up.
Max Clark now at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one ripped but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the dirt, blocked. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Ground ball right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Here comes the manager out of
For the Tigers, number 41, Ethan Roberts.
the Brewers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Number 51 getting ready to go. That one almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it's even up. That one way inside. see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
One down. And next to hit for Detroit, How You Lead. The 0-2. Out to short. Lamb. Over to first. And there's 2 down.
Up next.
Keith working through some struggles lately. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the ground to third. And that is that. 1 down. How You Lead. Up now for the Tigers. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. The 1-2. Up the middle. Flips it behind his back. And this game is over. Lamb extended the hitting streak in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground, out to short. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 1 out, man at first. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. On the ground, York. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And next up for the Tigers, Kevin McGonigal. This one popped up. Infield
That's
fly
an infield
called
fly.
there.
Batter is out.
Fouled off. He was late. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2. Ball one there. Good job to fight that one off. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. One away. Back at Comerica Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan Torres up now for the Tigers. Up the middle, Lamb. Sends it to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. To third, Keith.
Come on, get there, get there, get there.
Slings to first in time. Go ahead run on base. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Lamb locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boog. The only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
Very high with that one. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something
Up the middle, and it gets by him. In comes the runner from third. They lead it in the 8th. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Colin Snyder preparing to come on if needed. Roberts also throwing.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Should have this one. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The relay to second.
No, he saved.
Up next in the ball.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Golden opportunity right here.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
That one almost got him.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-2. That one inside. Look out. Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there. Manager out of Colin Snyder taking over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ball inside.
Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. They limit the damage. So 2 down. Next to hit, Colt Keith. Bautista is just 1 strike away. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb managed to keep the hitting streak alive. Singled and knocked in a run.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Joe measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This one in the air, center field. Clark drifts towards it, takes it in for the out. Max Anderson up now for the Tigers. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Lamb. Throw to first in time. That one fouled hard the other way. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Brian Torres. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. And up next for Detroit, Colt Heath. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. How about that
Got him,
double
that's an out.
play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lamb, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Clark settles underneath it. That's out number 2. So 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get. Next to hit, How You Lead. Bautista is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Charlie Lamb looking to bounce back after struggling. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
1-1 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. One down. Dallas Cruz now at the plate. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs. So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his backside, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Boog, I love when guys leave their feet with a purpose, and that's what he did right there. By laying out and keeping that ball on the infield, he probably saved a run from scoring. And I know it's an infield hit, and they're threatening, but for now, that was a big play.
2 down. This one in the air center field. Should have this one. And there's 2 away. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Ripped to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Hunter Stratton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Perales warming up as well. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
And here is Matt Wallner. 1 for 3. Rips that one to right. And that is that. So a man at first. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Now there's a bullet down the line. Bush around second, headed for third. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
They're down to their final strike. Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And that is out of play. Yo, one. On the ground. Cerna. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 out. Luis Ariz stands in. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the left fielder. And a payoff pitch. On the ground to short. Lamb. Over
Got
to
him, that's
second.
an out.
Over to first.
He's
Safe.
safe.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. One down. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to
You're
push.
out.
2 away. And now warming Bernabel. On the ground out to short. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. Line drive, base hit, 1 run is in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and the Brewers take the lead. It's a 2-run single. So 2 down, digging in, Jackson Chorio, 1 for 2. Now quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Digs in, tying run on.
You know, Boog, it gets tense in these late game battles, and it comes down to focus. Can't afford to miss the mistake pitch right here.
And that's the 3rd out. So up next, Robert Hassel III. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Hey.
Strike in there. Throw to
He's
second. Out at second. So digging in, Ryan Burke. This could end it. On the ground to the left. Cerna. Ball game.
Got him. That's an out.
Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
The shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Lamb. Forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Just getting going here at our nation's capital. Bieber with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Lamb digging in now and singing. This pitcher's playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah, this hitter better be ready to match him move for move.
Swings through that one for strike one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That one outside. 1-2 to count. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Man at second. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here. Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The shortstop takes the ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Luis Ariz stands in. 2 on, 2 outs. Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Lamb digs in. He's left a few out there today, but this is the one that matters. RBI opportunity, Singy.
Yeah, his struggles today reset with the knock right here, Boog. Redemption is right in front of him.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying into the bullpen and gone. His 23rd of the year, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 6-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Back here in Nationals Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Dallas Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Tied at 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Phil Maton, the closer, is getting loose. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Man at second. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Matt Walner.
Oh, right to the backstop. Throw
Get
into
there.
third, tag, save.
Hey.
And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. The Brewers with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Kelly in the box now, takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. They lead it in the eighth. And down the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the sixth.
No doubt, Boog, a huge three-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game. Straighten him up a little bit.
And the 1-0. In the dirt. The 1-1.
Tough
that's
spot
off
right
the
here. A
plate.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run scores. Here comes another. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score in the play. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Way out front for strike 2. Off the plate inside. And a count now even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Lamb stands at second with no outs. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Matt Walner. On the ground right side.
Other bag right here.
He takes it on his own. 2 gone now. That's
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
Ball one.
Nope.
He's clearly
Outside.
trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
This one in the air, right field. Cruz on the move. Makes a nice running catch. Robert Hassel III digs in now. The Nationals down to their final strike. Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Tag. Got him. And it's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent him. But ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off tonight for
William
the Cubs,
Contreras
the catcher,
digs in now.
number 4, William Contreras.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Bush. One out in the top of the first. One down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. This one smoked on its way out of here. A soaring shot to center. His 24th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Man at first. So up next for Chicago, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Bush. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Lamb, an all-star a season ago, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Now there's a bullet down the line. In the air, right field, Suzuki on his way over. Takes it in for the out. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Cubs. There's a swing and a miss. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. Inside, almost got him. And a foul ball. On a line out towards center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Stand up right here, stand up.
He'll score easily. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
High fly ball, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. In comes the runner from third. Back even. It's 3-3. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Save.
No, he's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
And calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that misses.
Ball.
And that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Daniel Palencia, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Brown getting loose as well. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there. First pitch doesn't find the zone. What a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. No outs. Runner at first. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. On the ground to third.
That's
and
foul.
that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Assad, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down. Carson Kelly up now for the Brewers. 1 strike away. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs have won 4 in a row. Lamb was a real bright spot despite the loss. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Grounds 1 to short. Lamb gets it to first and quickly 1 away in the second. So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Lamb. And that's the 3rd out. On the ground, out to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Here's Alex Bregman. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. Lamb with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on.
Strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 down. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Bush, 2 out. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The run scores from 3rd, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No, that's
Cubs
down.
bullpen
Ball.
with some action. Thomas Harrington warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Assad also getting ready.
Could be
That's
some
the ball.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And he hits a ground ball right side. They limit the damage here. Man at second with 1 away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 0-2 now. On the ground to short. Lamb. Tosses to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. The Cubbies down to their final strike. In the air, right side. Chourio on the move. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers even this series up in a game apiece. Lamb didn't do a whole lot in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Just about ready to roll. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. 1 out in the top of the first.
The shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it, and there's 2 away. So a man at first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And now the 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. Bush over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Lamb, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Hard hit right side, and that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Brooks Baldwin. Here's a high chopper. Lamb. Over to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Lamb digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives them a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
On the ground, right side. To Elliott, second for 1. Double play.
Get out of there.
What a twin killing. 2 outs, runner at first. Josh Smith up now for the Brewers. The Brewers down to their final strike. In the air, left side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb is getting 1 down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Bouncer to Young. Slings to first in time. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Ground ball up the middle. Lamb. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Here's Trey Turner. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Leo Rivas. The 2-1. Turner runs to the right side. In time to Bush. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Lamb digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. 2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Off the batter's eye and gone. He hammers one out to center. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Lamb swings through it for strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Young slings to second, and that's two. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Squirts away a little bit. In the air to left center. Base hit. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. To third. The throw won't get there in time. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Close, but call the ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. The tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-2. On the ground. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Okay, you're up, you're up, you're up.
Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a ball and 2 strikes. To short, could be 2. There's one. Over to first.
No, he's safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Hit on the ground to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Phillies down in order as it remains. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. He was late. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're in extras here. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That's to third. Young tosses the first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should score the run. The run comes in from second, and in its second with an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the...
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Josh Young. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Hit on the ground might be 2. The throw to second is offline. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it. This one popped up. And the infield fly rule call.
Banner's out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
2 aboard with 1 out. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Not in time. He's got a double. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Banfield in position. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers. So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryce Harper digs in now. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
He's safe.
Throw. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to...
So 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
Stay.
Throw. Save. Lamb wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Runners at the corners here, one away. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. The Brewers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI.
For the Phillies, number 46, Luis Medina.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Charlie Lamb. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Ball. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Way high. That one found hard the other way. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Now a chance for Kerry Carpenter. Two. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. An acrobatic play. So 2 down. Leo Rivas stands in for the Phillies.
Let's go, Leonardo.
Now all even up. In the air, right field. Nori under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb did a good job in the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
The shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Step off, throw to first. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. Jake McCarthy stands in for the Phillies. The 2-2. On the ground to first, Bush. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
1 out, runner at second. Here is Bryce Harper. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. Myers around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Harper runs. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Lamb takes a ball as he stands in for this. time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one hammered.
Get up, ball, get up.
Forget it. A solo shot. That's his 99th career homer. And they're chipping away. It's 4-1. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 5-2. Siggy, that's a special one, his 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Man at first, Jake McCarthy now at the plate. Yo one. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike.
Safe.
Throw there. Safe.
Yeah, I like it.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Yo one. Up the middle. In time to Bush, and that ends the inning. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Fouled off down the right side.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball. That pitch is out.
In the air to left center, Rincones should have this one. One away. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce.
So up next, Michael Bush. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb with a nice little milestone in this one as he hit his 100th career homer.
Absolutely, Boog, and I hope he has a nice spot picked out for that ball in his personal trophy case. Baseball's a team game, but it's always nice to celebrate individual accomplishments like this one.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep one down. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. The shortstop takes the ball. Lamb mashed a couple of homers in his last game. This to center field. Marcy makes his way towards it. Hauls it in after a long run. 2 away. Man at first, nobody out. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. And a 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Paglione. Up the middle, Lamb. Flips to second, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Lamb stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fought off foul. The 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That was foul, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Man at first, 1 away. That one almost got him.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Backed off the plate that time. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Challenge from behind the dish here. And a payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Miami's bullpen with some action. Luke Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Gibson also getting ready. There's the strike. The Brewers with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball out towards left field. And that drops foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
Hey!
Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there. That
Ball
one way inside.
Well, they lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And they're all loaded up. Now the Marlins.
For Miami, number 43, Luke Little.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the third out. One down. Alec Bohm, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lamb. To first, and 2 away now. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. First offering way inside, almost got him. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Owen Casey now at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Out to short. Slinging it to first in time. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lamb under it. And that's the third out. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman. The Brewers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. The top hitter in the National League entering the day. And that one fouled off.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Man at second.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working it.
Can't glove it cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Foul ball there. Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Got him. 2 away now.
Gosh, here it is, headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 0-2 now. Out to short, Lamb. Fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. Man at first, Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Here comes the manager. New pitcher for the Marlins, Tyler Phillips. On for the 30th time this year. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying into the bullpen and gone. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. Alec Bohm, the next up for the Marlins. Payoff pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Lamb swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The Marlins trying to protect a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
One down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. The middle and a base hit. Javier Sanoja digs in now. Runner on the go. That's a base hit around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first. Ryan Jeffers, the next up for the Marlins. Out to short, Lamb. One at second, double play.
Got it.
What a clean killing. Now it's going to be Michael Bush. Malley is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
Just about to get started. Darryl Hernandez now at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Bush, and an easy out to start the game. One down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. 1-2 now. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Runner on at first with one gone. And the batter now, James Tibbs III. Here's the 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Lamb. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Darryl Hernandez, the next to hit. Oh, 2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. Quick feed to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So 2 down. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Tosses to first. That's a very athletic play. New inning getting started. And at the plate for Miami, James Tibbs III.
Here we go, Jacob.
Grounds one to short. Lamb. Gets it to first.
Got him.
1 away here in the 5th. Runners on the corners. No outs. That one ripped, but foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. On the ground. There's one. They get the double play. And just 1 out to. So up next, Davison De Los Santos. Bautista is just 1 strike away. This one in the air, center field. Clase under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Charlie Lamb, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. One down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Lamb was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. On the ground to third, makes a sliding stop, fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Man at second. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate.
He beat it.
And it's 1-0. Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. 0-2 now. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Just so.
Sal Freeland, the next twin up to hit. To the right side. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man at second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Stays alive. The 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. That one misses. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two. Oh, and he
That hit him. Thank you, babe.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On a line, should be extra bases. Lamb around third. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-2. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Swing and a foul out of play. Lamb, an all-star a season ago, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Oh, outside.
And a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Freeland settles under it. And there's one down. So 2 down. Now here is Charles Aller. On the ground. Lamb throws to first in time. And the lefty reliever Lamb swings through it for strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play. And takes low for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering, the closer, is getting loose. Abel also getting ripped.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there. Strike 1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And that'll load the bases. Manager David Festa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Wallner in the box,
outside.
lays off for ball 1.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Michael Busch up now for the Brewers. 2 down, nobody on. Lined into right. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins have won 4 in a row. Lamb did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
So runner at second, 2 down. Charles Aller, the next Twin up to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, Lamb. Slings to first, out number 3. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out and a runner at second.
Shortstop, Charlie.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Man at second. Struck him out looking. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Just missed. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. One down. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. In the air, right field. He's got it. And that quickly, 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Josh.
And here's the first baseman. Two on, 1 out. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Lamb gets out of the way. That's ball 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying
on the ground, and this should do it. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Went deep in the ball game last night. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit. Nice.
That is third, the right fielder, Jackson Del Rio.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Lamb leads off first with one away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. Matt Wallner now at the plate.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First
That's
pitch,
the ball.
and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Check
Nope,
swing,
that's high.
no appeal, and that's ball 2. That one inside, look out. So a
That's
walk
4, take your
puts
base.
runners at first and
That
second.
is it. The designated hitter, Jesus Chavez.
This one in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. Lamb swings through it for strike 1. In the air to left center. Aller gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And that is the third. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Way to square that thing up.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Chorio in the box again, takes a strike. Aller takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Get back, get back.
Now quick throw to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
Misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Manager out of
For the win.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter.
Thunderbird.
Ball 1.
Check
Oh.
swing called strike. That's strike 1.
No.
2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A two-run shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the left fielder, Charles Aller. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
He's safe.
Throw to second. Save. One down. Up now for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. And a swing and a miss there.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Way out front for strike 2. Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a jog around the bases. Home run number 30 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast. Huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Here's a high chopper. Lamb. Gets it to first, and there's 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Charles Aller. Out to short.
1-1-1-1.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog. And you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup. We'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in.
Charlie Lamb.
And that is out of play. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Ball. Just underway here from Wrigley. That one almost got him. In the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Man at first, one away. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A two-run homer. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Nope, that's
Fastball is
outside. Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two, get out of this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Brewers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the fifth. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Sits him down looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it.
Ball,
They've done some
outside.
damage off him, though, so we might want to switch up the strategy.
one.
Swings through that one for strike two. On the ground, right
That's foul.
side, and foul ball. Two on, two outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two now. Carson Kelly up next for the Brewers. Three-two on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Hard hit right side. O'Hearn takes it himself. That ends the inning. And one down. Brooks Baldwin, the next Cub to hit. Fly to left his first time. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Lamb digging in, nobody on, two gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is... And now it's William Contreras. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball secure.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Now, Brooks Baldwin. The Cubbies down to their final strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real...
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Trying to send this extra innings. Base hit, that'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off and win it 4-3. 4-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
That's the ball. Outside.
Just underway here from Wrigley. Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Top of the third, no score.
No, that missed.
Lamb with another scorching run of play lately.
No, that's outside.
We've gotten
ball.
used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Man at first, Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The flip. Here's one. And that's all they'll get. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball could be two. The underhand flip. Run at second. On to first, double play. Ready to hit now. Down late. RBI opportunity. And this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
That's the ball.
Outside low. Ball one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. He's in there. Check swing called strike. 0-1. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags for home. The tag gets it, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just...
This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
So up next, Brooks Baldwin. On the ground. Throws to first in time. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Brewers. So 2 down at the plate. Jackson Chorio. Assad is just 1 strike away. Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. Struck it out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one fouled off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 out man at first. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Cub to hit. 1-2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Smith tossed to second, and that's 2. One hit. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Man at second. On the ground, out to short. They limit the damage here. Lamb was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Lamb in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. In the dirt. Lamb, a former MVP, 22 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
Ball.
The Brewers with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Next offering way off the plate.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So Watt puts runners at first and second. That's a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Daniel Palencia, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ors also throwing.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. And the 0-1. Up the middle, Lamb. Throws to first, and that's one away. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. Lamb has a beat on it. And that is that. Cubs. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up. And there are 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. The Brewers down to their final strike. To the right side, Shaw. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Charlie Lamb with an incredible one down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, nice grab. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And up next for the Giants, Spencer Jones. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
First and second, 1 out. Spencer Jones, the next Giant to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Baez around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
On the ground, right side. Sweeney sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So 2 down at the plate. Trey Sweeney. Runner on the go. It's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And here is Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Runner takes off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Nice grab. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Spencer Jones. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Now at the plate, Blake Mitchell. First offering, runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. So bases all loaded up. Here's Baez. So the tying run at second. Grounds one to short. To second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And up next for San Francisco, Daniel Susak. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Swings through that one for strike one. Lamb with a homer in his last game. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Backed off the plate that time. Ground ball left side, could be two. Pena to second, on to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lamb. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. 1 out and a runner at second. Misses the sweeper.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. And it bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they lead by 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Ball, that's inside.
One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Hey!
Rip, but it curls foul. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ball.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Bounce to third.
Run it out, run it out, run it
To
out.
second, that's one. Over to first, safe.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Man at second.
Ball, that's off the
Movement in
plate.
the bullpen. Number 46 getting loose out there. Number 50 getting loose as well. Line to left and foul ball. That's off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Sliced hard but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Struck him out without a swing. That ends the inning. Stepping in, one door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 77, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Down and in, moved his feet. The Brewers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. And now, Bryce Eldridge. Out to short, Lamb. Tosses to first, inning over. Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job, straight up.
Hey!
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
Hey!
Save. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and he popped it off. And that is that. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Bush around third. He scores and they have the lead. The throw to second is offline.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and now 1 away.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Matt Wallner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Wallner launched a homer in his most recent game. And it's second.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. That one misses.
Inside.
Ball 3. And ball 4 to aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
The catcher.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
There's a swing and a miss. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Fouled off to the right. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's
Ball
off the
that time.
mark. Ball 1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco, Charlie Lamb steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next.
To second, there's one.
Got him. That's
Safe
out.
at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from 3rd. Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Spencer Jones, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and 3rd. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able.
In the air, right field. Should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Susak. Up the middle. The flip. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Gregory Santos, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Peguero also getting ready. That's in there. That's strike 2. Out towards right center field. On his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to first. Over to second for 1. A sensational double play. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. On the ground. Lamb throws across the diamond. 2 gone. 1 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Smoked on the ground to second. The throw to first. Got him. Jeremy Pena, the next Giant to hit. The Giants down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And this game is tied.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now it's the second baseman, Trey Sweeney. The winning run on second base. Out to short, Lamb. Tosses to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Brewers with the go-ahead run at third. We are in the 11th. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Line drive to short and caught. Back here at Oracle Park. We're in extras here. Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Well, they didn't waste any time as they not called the. So, runner at second, 2 down. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from his knees, and that is the ball game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.